Hi guys, Rob here with Deluxe Gaming, and welcome to a brand new season of Reassembly. So, this season, just like every season, we're gonna do something I've never done before. And if you are just tuning in with me and my channel now, and just discovering me, I have only played this game on YouTube. Almost every single minute I have played Reassembly has been shown on YouTube. So, you will know that I have played Faction 1, which is the insectoid race. For me, it was the insectoid race. I've played Faction 2, which was the nanoviruses. I've played Faction 5, which was the Aldrovan, which was kind of my plant species. And I have not yet, as of yet, played Faction 3, Faction 4, Faction 6, or Faction 7. Now, I do run the reassembly tournaments, so of course I've been exposed to a number of the different attributes of the remaining 4 factions that I have not played. However, I still haven't experienced them firsthand, so I'm really excited because by popular demand, so many people have requested that I play the Cannoneers, or Faction 4, which I'm going to do, but I just noticed something. When you hover over top of Faction 3, on the right side of the screen, on the top, you can see it says Warning, Hard Mode. So, I am actually really excited about trying these guys one day. So, the red faction is, of course, the faction that is made of butter. And they blow up really quickly. But I like a challenge, and someday I will try them. But for this go-round, we are going to be starting with Faction 4. And it's notorious to me because I do run the tournaments that... You know, I get to see these guys in action, and they dominate the battlefield so much, well, almost as much as the bees or the laser drone faction. But okay, so what are we gonna? I'm just gonna call this. This is just going to be a placeholder. No, we're just gonna call it the Cannoneers for now. Officially, that's what I'm calling this faction, is the Cannoneers, just to make it easy to identify. Calling them Faction 4 may or may not be accurate, but Cannoneers for now. Now, we are going to pick a theme as we play, so we're still going to pick another theme, just like we did with the Insectoids, just like we did with the Aldrovan. We're going to still pick a theme. I don't know what that theme is yet. It's like an artist doesn't know, a sculptor doesn't know what they're about to sculpt until they remove all the clay that isn't supposed to be there, right? So I'm not calling myself a great artist or anything. I'm saying that I don't know what kind of faction or what the race is going to look like after a while, after I've been messing with the parts. Okay, so color. Let's pick colors. And of course, this is always a terrible part for me. I usually pick really obscene, terribly ugly colors. Oh, let's go with a white this time. Yeah, white, and then something... I'd love to do a darker color, but I worry that won't hold up over YouTube. Oh, like a dark blue. No. Orange. Ooh, the red. Yeah, the red looks kind of sexy. I kind of like that. I don't know. We could do like that dark blue, or we could do ooh, intense white. Now that I can't do that. I just can't do that. Now, it would be easy to see on YouTube probably, but I want to pick something that's kind of friendly, but not crazy. Last time, I think I picked the worst colors I could possibly pick, but I think I was doing that on purpose, so I'm just seeing here what's available. You know, I wouldn't mind doing a red. Something... Oh, not the pink. I don't like the red and the pink. I don't know why it's picking red and pink in there. Yeah, no, I wonder if we go this side. Oh, see, it still does red and pink. And like I said, I like the bright colors just because then it's easier to see via video, but we could do the dark blue. It's kind of boring though. Yeah, and you notice when you pick certain colors, it actually it picks more than just 2 colors. Like you'll get, like I said, when we do the red, it does the red and pink, right? So I'm always trying to find how it kind of creates that third color. What is that going to be, and will it look cool? But I don't know. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I'm terrible at this part in picking the right color. Oh, orange and red, sort of. So red guns. I kind of like that. So when the guns are red, that means it should fire red bolts out of them. So that's kind of cool. I like that idea. So, I don't know. That's good. Maybe we do something other than white. Oh, there we go. Orange and green. Oh, that looks wicked cool. That looks wicked. I really like that. I hope that shows up okay on the video. Okay, I'm pretty happy. Let us begin our journey once again in the world of reassembly. Ah, there we go. This looks familiar. So, like I said, I don't know... Oh, new wormhole... Oh, okay, so... I don't know quite what to expect with this faction. I do know that they are highly effective. I have seen these modular weapons before. I do know that they rip stuff apart bad. So I have a feeling it's going to be such a different experience than the nanoviruses. And nanoviruses was all about, kind of staying put and kind of building up our goods with using the plants, like the plants that you could grow, and then of course exchanging those for interesting, funny, weird ships and kind of taking over areas, but not really being all that aggressive. So in this, of course, I mean, I already feel aggressive. I just feel aggressive flying this ship. So let's just take a look and see what kind of... Oh, there is no other default ships. You start with one ship type. Wild. Okay, very cool. And like all of the other playthroughs, we're going to try and follow the tutorial. So, oh, I see. Okay, follow the tutorial. How? Oh, well, I guess I'm going to follow the tutorial. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, 3 to edit ships. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to use 1 to modify ship. Now, I'm not going to modify the ship quite yet. Oh, it looks like the developer has added a few more tutorial pieces, which is kind of neat. Sorry, something fell off my desk. Huh, interesting. That's very cool. All right. So, but I don't think I need to make too many modifications to this ship right now. I think we need to discover who we are. And how do we do that? Well, let's start conquering. Like I said, I perceive already a highly predatory species. Now, look at the guns are very slow right now. And I don't know exactly... Oh, let's see what's available here. So, rate amplifier. Okay, so that's what this is. So I'm just curious. So you can only put that on the very, very end. So what does that do? Oh, increases the rate. Increases the energy 20% per shot. But I wonder if you could add more than one of those. And then you have the amplifier. Whoops. Increases the range and projectile speed. This one increases the rate of fire. Oh, yes. And increases the damage. So, I see. Okay, so those 3 in combination... Oh, and the cannon base. Okay, so you have to have a cannon base, too, as well. So those 4 pieces in combination create what is the modular weapon. So this here is 1 gun. And it's made up of the amplifier, rate amplifier, the 3 damage amplifiers, the range amplifier, so this is just for range, and then this, which is the base, but they work all together. So if I wanted... Sorry, I thought I was just going to fly around a bit, but these weapons, I've been dying to try them. So, of course, when we see ships like Sniper, I know a lot of you guys already play the game, so you're like, oh, I already know this. And I know you already know this, but I don't. So, I'm learning. I've seen them in action, but I haven't actually experienced them. So when we see ships that use that are called Sniper, right, they're using just a ton and ton of amplifiers, which increases the range and the projectile speed. And they just keep attaching these amplifiers together. So what's interesting is this rate amplifier. Like, how would you use that? Could you only use one of those, or do you attach those to the side, or you could only technically attach one of those to a gun, I guess? At least that's what I think. I don't know. How would you do that? I guess you could only attach one of those. So probably in your best in almost every scenario is to attach a rate amplifier. So each one of these, of course, has a P cost as well, but it's quite small. Now, it doesn't look... Oh, it does tell me... Okay, so every one of these pieces also adds to the amount of energy that the ship will use as well. Okay, I'm not going to modify the ship quite yet. We want to... delete. Right. Because I want to get into trouble. No point in evolving until we know what we need to evolve, you know? It all depends on what kind of playstyle we're going to have. But like I said, I think we're going to be, highly predatory. And of course, we're... Whoa, did we already lose pieces? That's interesting. You start with shields too, eh? Wow. It's pretty impressive. And I don't remember fighting this faction in the game. Like, I'm sure I have. But it doesn't look familiar. But then I haven't really been looking for it too hard, I guess. Interesting looking station. Look at that. Wild. Crazy. Oh, I'm so excited. So we get to design a whole new set of ships and stations. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so it looks like they're... Now, I'm just looking at the map here. It looks like they just got a whole bunch of stations, you know, perfectly around us so that we can go collect a whole bunch of goodies. Because I'm not seeing any... Oh, bad guys. Oh, speaking of bad guys... Oh! Okay, so I have to learn how to fly again. Interesting. Now, I know that these guns get shot out pretty easily, but... Oh... You're not allowed to laugh at me. Remember, I'm just learning how to fly the ship. It didn't do a very good job at dogfighting there. I should have, I don't know, dodged. But half the fun is, you know, the learning at the beginning. You know, how am I going to fly these ships? How am I going to make them really, really effective? And building the ships around your playstyle, right? And this faction is ideal for... you know, customization. And okay, so this is the peanut brittle race. Yeah, they go down pretty quick. He had actually quite a bit of R on him. So, and look at R capacity filled. Ship R capacity filled. Increased capacity by adding containers or flying near a station. Yes, we already know this stuff. Okay, so wild, awesome. So we're already gathering some C. We've already fought some bad guys. I think I like the maneuverability. I think that's really important. And I really don't want to be building a cube. We haven't built... I mean, we did a little bit of cube building with some of the Aldervan stuff last time. Or not the Aldervan, the nanoviruses. It just kind of happened, right? Just because we're trying to build almost cyborg type or robotic type ships. And of course, naturally, they're going to turn out looking a little cube-like. See, he's using spinning as a tactic. These guys are pesky. I think some drones right away might be handy. They're hard to fight because they're honestly, the AI is really good. I wish I could distract these guys. Oh, look, a friendly. Oh, let's get them together then. Awesome, well done. Oh, look, friendlies. Very nice. Okay. Now, I'm assuming once we get going here, like, once we start building a whole bunch of ships of this caliber already, like, this ship is far better in so many ways already than just about any race I've played. You know, I have kind of a feeling I kind of know already which direction I'm going to go as far as the theme of this faction, and I think I want them to be kind of a Andromedan. Now, I think I've mentioned Andromeda and the Andromedans in some of my videos before, and it comes from my idea of Andromedan comes from the board game Starfleet Battles, and see those little buggers? Yeah, they're stand still. The Andromedans were part of the board game Starfleet Battles, and in the board game, there was this race called the Andromedans that were kind of this mysterious race that came from an unknown place that would kind of appear out of nowhere, kind of Master of Orion-ish. I think Master of Orion, they had the Andromedans as well, and it reminded me of them in that game too as well, the Master of Orion 2. And they kind of came out of nowhere, and they had all this mysterious, awesome technology that was far superior to anything else in the game. There should be a thing to take over here. Hold on, we're gonna go to our map. There should be a little thingy to take over. These guys, I tell you, they keep reproducing and making it really difficult to kill them. We're just gonna kind of distract him, get him off our back here, because it seems they're the same flies that we had a problem with when we were playing the viruses. They just reproduce so quickly. Just need to take over this area. I think it's because somebody was saying that these flies, they self-replicate, so all they just need a little bit of juice, a little bit of R, and they can completely take over an area just in sheer hardcore numbers. So anyway, the Andromedans, in Starfleet Battles, they had these funky shields, they had crazy weapons that would literally absorb energy out of the air, and highly technologically advanced, nearly impossible to beat in the game. And just a long history. Like, the race had been in existence for far longer than anything else. So, okay, so the best way to get away from these guys is just to kind of fly through this area, and then they all kind of smash into things, and then they die. Whoops, I am stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go capture some more stations. Oh, man. Killed my engines. I gotta admit, the cannoneers here, like, they move, like, they really move really fast. Oops. They still don't turn well. Well, actually, it's me that's not flying very well. I think, again, learning how to fly. It's been a while since I've played. It's been a couple weeks, too, as well. So, getting back in practice. And you got to keep in mind, the last faction that I played was Faction 2, which don't really have highly maneuverable ships, and not very fast ships either. So, let's... Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. These stations are very helpful. No, see, enough numbers and these guys will take me. I've turned myself into a spinny ship. I'm using physics as a tactic. I'm breaking all the rules. But it's my game. I can do what I want. Awesome. These guys, see, look at the tactics. As soon as I turn around, they turn around and they go the opposite direction, making it very difficult to pursue them. They don't go toe-to-toe, nor should they, because if they try to, they're toast. All it takes is one good shot, and they're gone. But it looks like they're just reproducing so quickly. Okay. It looks like our little station here is producing drones, and that's exactly what we need it to do. The question is, can we kill these guys fast enough? And maybe that's the first thing we need to do. First order of business, guys. Let's go to our upgrade screen and check out the drones. Oh, weird. Drone launcher. Now, those are like fighter drones, right? They look different. They don't look like regular drones. Okay, and then we have velocity amplifier, damage amplifier, solar array. Excellent. So very similar as to the Faction 2, so R capacity, so they have an R capacity 0.8 per second, so almost 1 full R per second production, and a solar array 0.5 per second. Wow, amazing! Okay, and then defense lasers. Oh, actually, those will be super handy. Let's do a defense laser. That is exactly what we need to destroy those little buggers. And, yeah, and the drone launcher, yeah, let's do that right away, and just do a quick refit. Something simple. So let's throw a drone launcher in the center. That makes sense. I would fast forward it if I needed to, but it doesn't look like I'm going to need to. And the defense laser, now that might mean that we need to add more power. Oh. Ah, I'm pretty happy with that. Now that's definitely going to affect our speed here, so maybe we'll add one more center thruster. Actually, we'll add a couple of side thrusters as well. And maybe even a reverse thruster to help us slow down. All right, there we go. Done. I'm going to need a name for the ship, guys. So, oh, right. Upgrade. I apologize. That's right. That should be enough. There we go. Yes. Okay, and let's go to our bindings. And right away, put these on as point defense. Ah, thank you. Okay, and the drones will be the right button. Right. Let's get the drones out. Yeah, awesome. So now, those lasers, although it looks like they don't do an enormous amount of damage, are working on defeating those guys. Oh, that makes life so much easier. Point defense. Oh, yes. There we go. See, we're evolved. I like the idea of evolving based on my environment. So, kind of like in the primordial soup. What did we need? What did we need at the beginning? And at the beginning, we needed to be able to defend ourselves against these small, tiny little predatory flies. And just like that, we've already done it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's go capture some more stations. I feel like we're already making progress. That's fantastic. And we do have drones. Now, they're not super huge or anything, but they're there. This is going to be just a blast. What a highly aggressive race. So anyway, I'm thinking the Andromeda. I'll find some more lore, and I'll kind of, speak to you guys more about this one later. Oh, really? I thought it's a faction 2 as well. Wow, he was pretty effective. Yeah, I'm getting cocky already because... Oh, I've lost my main guns. Oh, no, I don't have the power to run them. That's what it is. Those lasers are... any energy hogs. So that's the downside to those lasers. And it looks like they don't stop firing. And it looks like they're firing even when the ships aren't close enough too as well. So yeah, big power drain. And of course the shields drain power as well. The nice thing about them is I don't have to aim. Because as you can see, aiming with these guns right now, the modular guns right now, because they don't fire very fast, really challenging. So I like the dogfighting though. I really like the beginning of every one of these series. The very beginning, when you're just a baby and you're just, dogfighting with the little ships. It's really fun. Really fun. Okay, let's capture this while he's... Yes! Okay, so, ooh, we got an achievement. Really? Beginning archaeologist? Oh, crazy. I forget that there's even achievements in this. It's funny that I haven't done many of the achievements. He looks too big for me, doesn't he? Ah! Okay, good thing I put some reversing engines on there. That was very helpful. Okay, let's see. Maybe the station will help. There we go. We got drones on here too, so let's use them. Oh yeah, go down. Take them down. Yes. See, this is why oh man, I got too close. Yeah, the station took care of him. Ah, bummer. Okay. Woo! Oh, goodies. Oh, I love goodies. Okay, let's go sell those. Awesome. Easy money. I love it. Okay, sell. Yay! Nice. Oh, let's upgrade. Okay. On our way. Let's grab... solar array? No. There's not a lot of parts. So I'm, compared to the last faction, there's like no parts. RB Bank. Oh, it has R capacity. Oh, it's huge. Oh, awesome. And then there's the rocket drones. Protectors, which are, they are shields, and they regen delay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's a lot of information there. And another, is that a bigger thruster? Oh, that's a small thruster. So the small thruster, you don't start with the small thruster, you start with the bigger ones. Crazy. And one size of generator. I bet you we're going to need lots of those. And solar arrays. So really, what you're saying is... Okay, get this. All of our research is done. This is going to be a fast series. Super fast, because that's it. All of our research is done, guys. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to call that an episode, because... I think what I'd like to do, now don't hold me to this, because like I said, I do work for a living, but I'm kind of hoping that I can do multiple episodes this week on the series, because especially at the beginning, I really enjoyed it, and it's a lot of fun, and I know that a lot of you guys really like the beginnings of the series too as well, so I'm kind of hoping that I can do multiple episodes this week for this one. I'm just trying to get away from these drones. Drones are a serious problem. I'm really glad I got those lasers. Wow. But so I'm hoping that I can do at least 2 or maybe even 3 episodes this week. Maybe to even do another one tomorrow night would be great, because this is going to be super fun. And we haven't had any good builds yet, so that maybe we'll do that on the next episode, and we'll start to think about a theme. And I want you guys to think about a theme. And of course, one more very important thing. We need a name for our starter ship. And of course, it's not going to look like this for very long. As soon as we pick a theme, we're going to go with it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. All right. Take care, guys.